playing this morning as well. But they were like, that was the best thing that happened to us because they were able to kind of restructure how they were working things and ended up paying off dividends and ended up doing well at the last event.
It's a reality check at the end of the day. I mean, the top level teams out here are so good. They're all pretty much equal. It's just who has a better day sometimes. And sometimes you need a reality check to let you know how good you really are not.
Yeah, let you work on those deficiencies. It's a constant struggle. So right now, Texas Storm in real good field position up in the center of the field. Chattanooga CEP, though, they have the body advantage. 5 bodies alive for Chattanooga CEP, and they just need to drop the hammer here in the center. Robbie Goldsmith on the run through, captain of the team. Now he's hunting for the last player. Justin Suarez comes off, though, earlier than that. So here comes Chattanooga CEP. Nice run through by Robbie Goldsmith, doing what needed to be done in the center.
Yeah, CEP were able to shoot out Derek Knight and Mark Johnson, who have both been playing very well for Texas Storm early in this match. And then once Robbie Goldsmith, RG14, the big man over there on CEP, saw the seam, came right through and stabbed Justin Schwartz right in the back. Justin turned at just the wrong time, had that snake side locked off, saw bodies dropping, went to turn around and just wore it in the back from Robbie Goldsmith.
Yeah, so CEP picking it up and not letting Texas Storm take that 3-point advantage. Now we got ourselves a 2-point game here with 12 minutes and 28 seconds to go. Are penalties going to play a factor? They did a little bit in that last matchup towards the end. Look at this replay. There's Robbie Goldsmith. He's been running some sprints. I mean, he's looking faster than normal out there. Robbie Goldsmith making it look good. Nice job by Robbie Goldsmith, Chattanooga CEP.
He's got that fly new CEP ultralight. We're used to seeing them in the green and blacks. You know, one of the best things about World Cup that I love is all the manufacturers release all their new equipment. We see CEP, you know, with the orange and the khakis on, the fresh new ultralight gear out there. You know, Robbie Goldsmith, you know, lighten it up a little bit, you know, quick with the feet.
He looked fast, man. Robbie looking pretty fast out there. So, you know, CEP, talking to Robbie, I really like talking to Robbie. He's a great guy, very visionary, forward-thinking guy, and he realizes where CEP's at. He has this entire time, even when they were having penalties before, and really kind of getting beat up online and getting beat up about the whole thing. He kept a real level head about it, kept the team with a real level head, and they just were honest, like, look, we're going through some issues right now, we're going to work it out, and they did. And you know, really kind of running with pretty much the same core guys they've had for a couple seasons now. A lot of talent on that squad. The tough thing for CEP is, you know, they don't necessarily have the financial backing that some of the top level teams have, so it's harder for them to get good, solid practices in as much as some of the top level teams. And also, they're from Chattanooga, they're from Tennessee, you know, so they're from the Midwest, and it's a little bit harder for them to get those regular practice weekends against top level teams. And that's the fastest way to get better. So they've gone above and beyond and tried to travel, get people to come in to see them. And you know, those other teams like 187, they're kind of in a similar situation. It's one of those things, you're only as good as the teams you play against on a regular basis. So here we go. Now CEP trying to fight their way back in this match and tie it up. And looks like Texas Storm losing a body off the break on the Dreidel side.
So Clint Johnson comes walking off for Texas Storm, and so does Mike Zupa for CEP. Osvaldo gets to his bunker, but he loses the snap shooting battle right away. So Texas Storm taking advantage, getting up into the snake right away, crawling immediately to snake 3, Stephen Jones for Texas Storm. Now going to start getting his gun across the field. 2 bodies over there for CEP in the Dorito 1 and the Dorito Pan. CEP filled out. Oh, and there goes Stephen Jones, gets clipped out from across the field. Good bump, good fill by CEP into the snake side corner, but they lose another body. Steve Nicola walking out of that Dorito side can. Derek Knight, Mark Johnson. Mark Johnson looked like he just took a bouncer in the face. Referee runs and checks him. He and Derek Knight still in a Dorito side can, doubled up.
Yeah, and there you can see on your screen right now, look at this, Justin Schwartz trying to get a little crafty. Backs up off the bunker to get an angle on that Dorito side insert bunker. And then you can see the 2 players doubled up for Texas Storm. They're going to need to get out of there, man. That's a pretty small bunker. Look at this. Big move by Justin Schwartz down the snake side of the field. He normally plays on the Dorito side, but switching it up, playing over here on the snake side. That's where Texas Storm needs him, so he's doing it. And that was definitely a solid move. But, major penalty on Texas Storm. So even though Justin Schwartz was able to get in position, it looks like a penalty is going to be assessed for Storm. That's going to completely blow open that Dorito side of the field. So now we got ourselves a 1-on-2.
Yeah, Justin Schwartz is going to be alone by himself, which is the same thing. Over here in Snake 3.
Alone by himself.
For the second time in a row.
Solitary player over here. Look at this though. He's now making a big move down the snake side, but that probably wasn't the best move considering he's looking at 2 bodies. So he ended up getting taken out. One of the best ways to pull off a low body situation is if you can push aggressively and it works, and that lane is there, then yeah, do it. But high risk, high reward, not able to work out for Justin. And so CEP is now going to tie it up mostly on the strength of that Mark Johnson penalty. So though Mark Johnson stepping up for Storm, he has 3 confirmed kills. Not as many as Justin Suarez, who's got 6. He's leading Texas Storm right now. He's actually leading both teams in the confirmed kill category here, but not enough. And it's going to be tied game here with 10 minutes and 9 seconds to go.
Yeah, it's a bad time to get a major penalty. I mean, now it's tied up 3-3. There's a minute and 13 left on that penalty. You can't actually afford to have that right now. There's still, like I said, 10 minutes and 9 seconds left in this game, but still, major penalties, you get a 2-minute major. That does not come off the board win, lose, or draw. So now they're stuck with it for another minute.
Yeah, minute 13. And unfortunately, where that really comes in effect is off the break. You lose that extra gun, or that's one of your 5 guns that you get off the break. Now you're working with 4, and then, God forbid, you lose a body trying to get out wide, which is kind of what you want to do sometimes when you're in that power play, or you're doing when you're down a body. Because if you can split the field and give you that little bit of time to work with, get that minute 13 off, and then get that guy out of the box, and you can start contributing again. We'll see if that actually happens. We'll be right back after this.
No, Dan, not this time. Sorry.
We lost our composure.
You believe in yourself, nothing can stop. You know you're better than the other guy on the other side. That's all that counts. Exactly. Okay, it's as simple as that. It's all will.
So welcome back here, and yeah, man, we're gonna have a premiere of the roster, the new ETV series, and it's the premiere of the episode 1, 6-episode series, and that's gonna be happening tomorrow, Saturday, here on the webcast live during the lunch break. So let everybody know, man, it's a fascinating story. San Antonio X Factor's been battling for a couple seasons now to try to reassert themselves in the professional division, and they took 3rd at last year's World Cup, and since then it's been a really tough season for them, and that's what's being documented by Planet Eclipse and ETV. So check it out tomorrow at noon. And now here we go, Texas Storm all the way up into the center. It's going to try to shut down that snake side.
I love seeing that, Matty. I mean, good aggressive play. You're down 1 body. What are you going to do? Get up in the middle. Shut down the snake side. There goes 1 player. If that guy tries to get out to the snake on your screen, he is going to get blown to pieces because there's just way too much of a gap there, Todd.
Yeah, Daniel Kane taking a walk early for CEP. He's walking out of that Dorito side camp, but CEP still got a couple bodies over there, but it is all even up. CEP doesn't want to throw another body away coming through that snake gap with the Texas Storm player, but there goes out of the Dorito corner for CEP. So Texas Storm doing a good job of shooting bodies out, burning the penalty off now. 20 seconds left on that major before Mark Johnson comes out of that box.
What a great way to burn this penalty off, Matty. I mean, look at these guys. Shutting down the snake side, doubling up the back center, shutting down the Dorito side. I mean, just all around great play right here.
Yeah, and here comes penalty. Mark Johnson wants to get out of that box, and he does. Can he make it out alive? Goes and doubles up with Derek Knight, number 32 for Texas Storm. And he's rolling his gun towards that Dorito side. And you can see there the lineup, 4 bodies left alive for Texas Storm. Or actually, they still have 5 bodies alive for them. And then now digging out to that back corner bunker on the D side. And he's able to make it there. So Texas Storm in good field position now, and definitely in the driver's seat as Chattanooga CEP has lost Daniel Keene and Colin Cherry. 3-3, 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Lots of time left.
Yeah, and look at the screen right here. All kind of on their heels right now. This is the 3-3 game, so now it's, back. It's 5-on-3 in favor of Texas Storm. CEP, they don't have to win this point, but they got to draw it out as much as possible without losing it.
Yeah. Well, Texas Storm did what they needed to do.
Oh, I was very
play.
impressed. Very impressed.
Fought the guy out of the box, and he gets out alive, still alive actually as we speak. So it's up to Zupa, James Butts, and Robbie Goldsmith for CEP to try to get a couple kills here and even it up. Looks like they got 1 on that Dorito side. Yeah, number 3, Mark Johnson, trying to make his way all the way from the box up to the 40-yard line insert on the D side, and he ends up getting taken out.
Well, there's a little confusion there. They both took off at the same time, trying to go to the same bunker, so that's what got him shot. Mark Johnson actually, he got there.